To me, that's inspirational, whether it, just listening to Caitlyn, her work ethic, it was important to her. And I mean, she's just starting, her round of golf, if her journey. I
was trying to think of who else maybe could play today, especially in women's sports, that would.
Caitlyn Clark has once again done the unthinkable, leaving the entire sports world in absolute awe. The same relentless competitor who shattered basketball records has now stepped into a completely new arena, golf, and instantly made history on her very first outing. Yes, you heard that right. Caitlyn Clark has officially broken a world golf record, proving that her excellence stretches far beyond the basketball court. The scene was nothing short of cinematic. Tiger Woods was stunned into silence. Steph Curry could hardly believe what he saw, and even veteran LPGA pros were left amazed by her effortless dominance. What was meant to be a quiet offseason turned into one of the most electrifying and talked about moments in recent sports memory. A true testament to the unstoppable force that is Caitlyn Clark.
Yeah. All roads lead to the Wnba Pro-Am. Trust me, all roads, all cameras, all people will be tuned in for the Wnba Pro-Am. Why? To see the GOAT, Caitlyn Clark, take over the
But then came the twist no one saw coming. As golf legends cheered her name and fans erupted over her record-breaking debut, a few very familiar WNBA stars stayed completely silent. Aya Wilson, Angel Reese. Not a post, not a story, not even a simple congratulations. Absolute silence. And that silence spoke volumes. So now the question everyone's asking is, should Caitlyn have been the one to reach out? Or were they the ones who didn't deserve a front row seat to her rise? Let me know what you think in the comments below, because what Caitlyn did that day went beyond golf. She redefined what it means to be a true multisport icon. It all started on a peaceful, breezy Friday morning at the RSM Classic Pro-Am, an event that was never meant to shake up headlines. But the moment Caitlyn Clark showed up, what was supposed to be a relaxed off-season exhibition turned into a historic turning point that the sports world will never forget.
These places, every media outlet is covering this, and you don't say anything. That's what we were talking about this whole season. We were correct. The fans that were saying that the WNBA seems to be trying to quiet the noise of Caitlyn Clark, not letting her shine to her.
It was meant to be nothing more than a lighthearted celebrity golf event. Just a fun, friendly tournament with no real pressure or expectations. But the instant Caitlyn Clark's name appeared on the official player list, everything changed overnight. Fans began lining up before sunrise, tickets sold out within minutes, and for the first time in RSM Classic history, the gallery was filled with more Caitlyn Clark jerseys than actual golf caps. The energy in the air was electric, a mix of anticipation and disbelief. Then came the moment everyone had been waiting for. The announcer's voice echoed across the green. From the University of Iowa, now representing the Indiana Fever, please welcome Caitlyn Clark. As she stepped up to the tee box, the massive crowd went completely still. No chatter, no noise, just thousands of people holding their breath, waiting to witness what was destined to become yet another unforgettable chapter in Caitlyn Clark's incredible story.
Caitlyn Clark's name affiliated with the event. They know the pub that is gonna bring and everything that's gonna come with it. So obviously they are gonna do what's best for business. Unlike the WNBA, let's be clear here. It's just so funny, and I said this in a video before.
You could feel the electricity in the air, the faint whisper of wind brushing through the grass as Caitlyn Clark tightened her grip on the club. Then, with one calm, confident motion, she swung, and boom, the sound of that first drive cracked through the silence like thunder rolling across the course. It was pure perfection, straight, crisp, and unbelievably powerful. Her opening shot flew more than 270 yards, landing dead center on the fairway and leaving the entire crowd stunned. Within seconds, the gallery erupted into cheers. Reporters rushed toward the tee box, cameras flashed non-stop, and even Tiger Woods couldn't hold back a smile. Steph Curry, watching in awe, laughed and said, "That's the best first swing I've ever seen from anyone, period." And in that single moment, Caitlyn Clark, the undisputed queen of basketball, became the new sensation of the golf world. Golf Digest hailed her as the most natural crossover athlete since Michael Jordan, while ESPN declared, Caitlyn Clark just changed golf forever. What was supposed to be a simple exhibition round had just turned into sports history in real time.
Unlike the W, just the presence alone of Caitlyn Clark, they understand what that could do for their sport. They understand that, let's say 1,000 new eyeballs, 10,000 new eyeballs show up. If only they could get a fraction of those new eyeballs to become fans, they understand that's a win.
But as the praise poured in and headlines flooded every sports outlet, one uncomfortable question kept echoing across social media. Where were Aya Wilson and Angel Reese? When Caitlyn Clark was dominating basketball, they always had something to say. They labeled her privileged, claimed she got too much media attention, and questioned if she truly earned all that hype. Yet now, as she shattered record in a completely different sport, there wasn't a single post, not even a casual congrats. Just silence, loud, telling silence. The reality is, the WNBA spent an entire season trying to humble her, through hard fouls, endless trash talk, and even subtle shade from league officials who didn't want her star shining too bright. But the golf world? They embraced her like family. LPGA legend Nelly Corda walked right up to her and said, "You're welcome here. You belong here." Fellow pro Maria Fassi added, "Caitlyn's energy is different. She brings a spark this sport has been missing. In basketball, she was treated like an outsider. In golf, she was celebrated like royalty." And then came the shot that would etch her name in sports history. Hole 7, par 4, the one even seasoned PGA players struggle to master. Caitlyn took her stance, the crowd hushed, and with a calm, focused breath, she swung. Crack! The ball soared through the sky, dropped perfectly onto the green, and rolled within inches of the cup. Gasps turned into roars, a mix of shock, excitement, and disbelief. She finished her round at 13 under par, obliterating the previous Pro-Am record. And in that instant, one truth became undeniable. Wherever Caitlyn Clark shows up, whether at a basketball court or a golf course, business booms, records fall, and history gets rewritten. Pro-Am tickets typically sell for just $25, but the moment Caitlyn Clark's name appeared on the player list, everything went into overdrive. Event organizers revealed an unbelievable 1,200% spike in ticket demand, all thanks to one name, Caitlyn Clark. That's the level of magnetic influence she now carries. And make no mistake, it wasn't by chance. Even Tiger Woods, watching from the sidelines, admitted that was one of the cleanest, most confident swings I've ever seen from someone who's not a pro. Meanwhile, Steph Curry couldn't resist joining in, tweeting, "Caitlyn Clark might just be better than me at this point." Within hours, the internet lost its mind. Caitlyn Clark golf became the #1 trending topic worldwide. Every major outlet jumped on the story with headlines like "Caitlyn Clark can do it all" and "She's the spark women's sports needed all along." It was a worldwide celebration, well, almost. Because while the entire sports community was cheering her on, Aya Wilson decided to post an Instagram story. Not about Caitlyn's record-breaking day, but about her newest brand deal. Fans noticed instantly, and the comments turned ruthless. "Why can't you just be happy for her?" And "Caitlyn's making history, and you're silent again." Even Angel Reese stayed quiet, and for the first time, the narrative flipped. Fans stood with Caitlyn, not against her. Later, in a brief interview, Caitlyn laughed and said, "It's funny. I came here just to have fun, but I guess I can't stop competing." That's the essence of Caitlyn Clark. She doesn't chase fame. Fame chases her. From jam-packed college arenas to sold-out WNBA stadiums, and now even onto the golf greens, Caitlyn Clark continues to redefine what it means to be fearless, versatile, and truly unstoppable. Her parents are right there too, standing proudly near the ropes, eyes filled with tears, completely overcome with emotion. Her mom later told reporters, "Every time Caitlyn picks up something new, she pours her whole heart into it. Her effort, her passion, her soul." That's the kind of person Caitlyn Clark is, relentless, focused, and fearless. But now, The question echoing across every sports network is, what's next? Will Caitlyn Clark actually train with professional golf coaches? Could she show up in a future PGA or LPGA event? No one knows for sure, but everyone's watching. What's undeniable, though, is this. Caitlyn just proved her talent has no limits. As fans surrounded her that afternoon, chanting her name and wiping away tears, you could feel it. Something bigger than sports had just happened. This wasn't just a highlight moment. It was a cultural shift. Caitlyn Clark didn't just swing a golf club. She swung open the door for every woman who's ever been told to stay in your lane. She's not just a basketball superstar anymore. She's a movement, a symbol of endless potential, and a living definition of what modern greatness looks like. So what's next for Caitlyn Clark? I'll leave that to you. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Because if this is only the beginning, the entire sports world better get ready for the storm that's coming. If you love this story, hit that like button, subscribe for more Caitlyn Clark updates, and share this video with someone who still doubts her greatness. Because today, Caitlyn Clark reminded everyone of one powerful truth. Legends aren't born. They're built one fearless swing at a time.